Garland joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here in Portland, we have an interconference matchup with the Blazers looking to create some cheers for this home crowd. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
Here's Nurkic. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. Oh, my goodness.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Pass to Capella. Young inside. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. So we're looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris. How long do you think it usually takes to get up to speed with the new system?
You know, it depends, Kevin. Do you have veteran players on your team? Is it a familiar system that guys have seen before? Young squads, they take a little bit more time to get up to speed. They take till the All-Star break or so. Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Collins looking around. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Assisted by...
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, it's Portland converted.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Laser dancer.
So both teams changing it up here.
Give a hand, fans. Your
now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
DeLon Wright.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. And it's Damian Lillard scoring that's first and foremost in his mind. He told me defensive help is going to be key. He anticipates they'll run Lillard around screens all game, and he's implored his guys to be ready for it. We'll see a lot of team defense being played tonight. At least trying to be played tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Zeller. And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Now on the floor for your trail.
Here's McLemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Reddish. Plays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Chang. Here's Herter. Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
It's good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's Lillard. Shot to stop the run. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Got a hand on it.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So
Your Blazer Dancer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Bogdanovich inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. We can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A 3 from McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Simons from outside. Trae Young grabs the miss. Picked his pocket. Here's Nurkic. He gets that one. Nurkic has got his first basket of the night.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Atlanta foul.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism, something he's already putting to use covering the lead.
He might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well, studying the game and his opponents. And even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over to the left wing. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got it all tied up now for Portland.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive.
And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Kept alive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Young outside. Left side Williams. Pass to Capella. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty dunks.
With the timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
The mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, did they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's team, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement, the narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship. Running the offense through Lillard. I mean, a high-usage guy who is also very efficient.
Williams double team. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Defensive foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the
first personal foul.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. I mean, Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
Pass to right. Chang, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard attacking. Covington wide open. He fires. And another three for Portland.
And the distance Covington's range has, I mean, he excels in testing his luck and capitalizing.
And so it's Portland holding on to an 11. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Over in the corner, Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 11. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. McCollum outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 11. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard left side. Over Young. Shot up 2 there. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nurkic with the steal. Powell, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. He does keep those receipts.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's good for 2. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
You can't do a lot to stop Lillard. He's amazing at absorbing contact on these drives.
2 points. That one goes.
Trae Young.
And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Dame's not the loudest. Will answer. Better proceed.
James Collins. That's his first
Only
personal.
their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Kevin Huerter.
And Young, here we go. Capella.
Trailblazers foul. Yusuf
Shooting
Nurkic.
foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First
I mean,
team foul.
Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
All free throws good from Capella. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. Got that one up quick. Little's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Pass to McLemore.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Driving in.
2 minutes.
A baseline J.
And
And again, it's Portland converting.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got his second basket of the night.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Inside. Here's Zeller. Pass to Simons. Picked by Zeller. Here's the floater. The shot's good from Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Right, looking around. Trying to get open is Jang. And that one's good. Right.
It's big for a combo guard. Right is 6'5". You know, he could do some work inside.
Pass to Nance. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
That's his first.
Really
personal.
no idea why you're
Second team
fouling
foul.
in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside.
Georgie
Jang.
Assisted.
And finished off by Jang.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Out of bounds.
They needed that, and I
Hawks
love that
ball.
he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Corbin.
Time
with the
called here.
timeout.
The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Your Blazer dancer.
Here's Reddish. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Yep, it counts.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And here's Reddish. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the wing right side. Here's Simons. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Get out of your seat and make it loud.
The Hawks trail by 11. Now Young. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lillard with it. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Tipped away.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
There's a screen by Collins. Young is double. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his score. Looking hungry, he wants to shoulder more of the offensive load.
Lillard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
It's McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Capella. Three-pointer. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Powell with the steal. Now a timeout called by Portland.
With the timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Trailblazers.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Come on, give it
Kevin, I
up.
had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach is going over with his guys. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Lillard attacking. Here's Nurkic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 15. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
Now this is where Capella is most effective, looking comfortable attacking once he's got established position.
Now here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket. Lillard's got 25 points.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Here's McCollum. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Bogdanovich. .124 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit. To the paint. Here's Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist goes to
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
now in the lineup for the Hawks.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Atlanta foul. Lou Williams. That's his second personal.
And he can't get the first one.
Foul. At the line for Portland. And
He's off on the second. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
It was dang time. But that step back by CJ, oh my God. Nigga, we almost lost to Capella. That's crazy. I didn't realize Capella was scoring. I just knew Trae Young was going to score.